Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Dr. Amira from Fayza Arabic Centre, and we are here carrying on with another lesson about the attached pronouns. But now, attached pronouns coming at the end of verbs. And as you remember, when we talked about the attached pronouns at the end of nouns, we said that the main function there is to refer to the owner of that noun. But the function here with the coming at the end of verbs is different because there is no owner to the verb. And we will see later on when we come to talk about verbs in Arabic that the verb in Arabic, the verb includes the doer. There is something with the form, conjugation form of the verb in Arabic that tells you who did the action of the verb. What remains here is that to who received the action of the verb. يعني simply the object of the verb, which we call in Arabic المفعول به. المفعول به, or the object of the verb. And this is what the attached pronoun at the end of the verb refers to. Now we have here the verb خلق. خلق, he created. Okay. And our usual table, as you can see. So he created is going to be our verb that we're going to try adding all the attached pronouns at the end of it and see what the meaning is going to be, starting with the third person masculine as usual, the third person masculine. And with singular, please remember that we are now referring to who received the action of the verb. We are referring to the object of the verb. So simply خلق, we have already the خلق as a word like this. It means he created. It includes something here in this form. It says that the doer is singular, masculine, third person. Okay, so he created. All right, then who has been created? That is the answer here. So this table is answering the question is who has been created. Okay. Adding the هاء with the ضمة, خلقه, he created him. And that is singular masculine. Type جوال, third person masculine. هما, he created them. And them here is referring to جوال. Whom, because we're talking here about plural. He created them, and we are referring to a group of masculine or mixed gender. Type third person feminine. We know that the third person feminine singular is the ha with the fatha and the alif, so خلقها, he created her. خلقهما, again created them, and here we're talking about two females. خلقهن, hunna, coming at the end here again. It means that we are erasing this because I need the shadda. The shadda is part of the format of the third person plural feminine. So hunna, خلقهن, he created them, and I'm referring to a group of ladies. Type, what about the second person? We're using the same attached pronouns. So second person masculine, singular is going to be kaf with a fatha. خلقك, خلقك, it means he created you, and you are speaking to a singular masculine. خلقكما, he created you also, but we are speaking to dual masculine or mixed gender. خلقكم. he created you, but here we are speaking or addressing a group of masculine or mixed gender. طيب, what about second person feminine? Singular, كاف with a كسرة, خلقك. So he created you, but you are speaking to singular feminine. خلقكما again. He created you. You are speaking to plural, dual feminine. خلقكن. He created you, but you are speaking to a group of ladies. And finally, we are now talking about first person, which does not have dual, does not have gender. So خلقني. Okay, now we need to stop. What? This noon, I mean, the verb is خلق. And here, let me remind you that, and let me get you the table, our original table, and we said that in me, we have two options here. Either the ya, only a ya, and this appears at the end of nouns, but I have also a ya preceded with a noon ni, and this only for verbs. It is called, for people who would like to have more information, this noon is called noon al-wiqaya, protection noon, if we are going to translate it, literally, and it is here to facilitate or make it easy for us to pronounce the ya after a verb. So خلقني. Otherwise, without this noon, the pronunciation is going to be very hard. So it's basically this noon is added like an extra thing to make the pronunciation easy. So خلقني is created me. And then finally, the na with the fatha and alif, خلقنا, if the speakers are dual or plural, any gender doesn't matter here. So again, this the presence of those attached pronouns at the end of the verb, as you can see, refers to the object of the verb. Above is the attached pronoun table with a verb. Note the following points. 1, the verb precedes the pronoun. Again, as I said, and we have mentioned earlier, that the pronoun all the time, attached pronouns come at the end of the word that it appears or attached to. 2, the verb is translated first and then the pronoun, and this was opposite to what we have seen with the translation of the attached pronouns when they come at the end of a noun. Here the verb comes first. So if I say خلقني, so I'm starting with the verb. And in English, I have to start with the doer of the verb. So I would say he created me. So again, as you can see, the verb with its doer comes first, and then comes the attached pronouns. Attached pronoun that refers to the object. So خلقني, he created me. And finally, for the first singular, the pronoun ni is used with the verb خلقني, as we have explained earlier. Let us have a look at some exercise, and we were going to do it together, but I would like you to do the same thing with regard to trying all the pronouns with each and every one of those verbs. So yes, we're going to do it here together, but you need to try doing it on your own, and again printing out or having different copies of this table, but it's empty, and you fill it with each one of those verbs tried or attached to all the attached pronouns. So رزق, he gave. So if I'm trying to say he gave us, okay, us is is first person first person plural. So na, simply na. So I would say razaqana. So razaqa plus this na with an alif. So 3 words put into 1 word. Razaqana. طيب جعل. If I say جعل, he made. If I say, if I would like to translate, he made him. Okay, him is a ha with a dhamma. So جعل, we have agreed that the verb comes first in Arabic. Sorry, يعني, the verb here is going to be first and then the attached pronoun. So جعله with a dhamma. طيب قتل. If I would like to say he killed, let me write it for you properly so you wouldn't find it difficult to read it later on. So if I say he killed them, and I'm referring to plural masculine, so whom. So I would say قتلهم. طيب نصر, he helped or he granted victory. So if I would like to say he helped her, I would say نصرها. Okay, like Palestine, may Allah يعني اللهم انصر فلسطين, may Allah grant victory to Palestine يا رب. طيب ضرب. If I say he, ضرب means he hit you, and you here is and you are addressing we are addressing singular masculine, so ضربك, the kaf with a fatha. طيب ترك. If I would like to say he left, ترك means left, he left them, and them is referring to dual, so I would say ترك, and the ha mim, تركهما. You see? So again, these are just guidance for you. I would like you to carry on doing that to all the attached pronouns with every verb of this list. Now, let us have a look at those examples now. And the following are examples of attached pronouns. So, إذا قال له ربه, ربه, his Lord. When his Lord said to him. And to him here, this ha, له, to him. طب ومن يسلم وجهه إلى الله. وجهه, his face أو his whole أو his self. فأزلهما الشيطان. Both of them. فلهم أجرهم. لهم, for them. أجرهم, their reward. وتركهم في ظلمات, and left them in darkness. إذ قال ربك, your Lord. أن تسألوا رسولكم, your prophet. الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم. خلقكم created you. قبلكم before you. اذكروا نعمتي my favor. إياي فاتقون me alone. وقالوا قلوبنا غلف. قلوبنا our hearts, and so on. So try to find more examples in the Quran, inshallah, please, and start with the ayat or the surah that you are accustomed to read, you're familiar with, and start looking at it in a different way. So one more thing before ending our lesson today is some exceptions that we need to be aware of. So with those exceptions, يا قوم لا أسألكم عليه أجرا. طيب, عليه توكلت وإليه متاب. We have here the ha that is referring to the third person singular masculine. The ha. The exception here is that يعني يا قوم لا أسألكم عليه أجرا, ask of you. عليه توكلت وإليه متاب, on him is my trust and to him I return. The exception here is that when we have talked about this ha that it represented a third person singular masculine all the time, we have said that it has to be a ha with a dhamma. But with the ha here that we can see in front of us, it is all the time with a kasra instead. So in the above examples, the kasra of the last letter of the noun suffices for the pronoun ya. It's because here the ya that comes before it cannot it's one of the reasons, and this is we have another thing that makes it have to be a kasra here. But what I want you to understand is that it is basically this doesn't mean that it's a different different ha. It is still that the ha that we have said that represented as the third attached pronoun, third person singular masculine. So keep this in mind. Type another exception here. واتقوني يا أولي الألباب إياي فارهبوني. طيب, what's happening here? واتقوني, here there is a ya being dropped. A ya being dropped, and instead of it we have only a kasra. Because if you look at the translation, so for me, O you that are wise, and here, and fear none but me again. So where is me here? We have said that me should be the ya. The ya was here but was dropped, and we will know later on in detail why it is dropped. And also there in this first case also there is more details about it, but we're going to talk about it later on. So here in the above examples, the noun that follows the verb suffices for the pronoun nun ya. So there was a ya, but it has been dropped, and we're going to talk about the reason for dropping it later on in detail. It is something that has to do with verbs. But at the beginning in this stage, if the book tries to give you all the information, everything, this is going to be too much and too confusing. So let us just take it step by step and take what is being given to us. And with regard to those exceptions that the book try to attract our attention to, it is done so that we wouldn't doubt the information if we find something else different from what we've been taught. It is something that we need to learn it little by little and be patient with, inshallah. Now, as we have said, try to read Quran, recite Quran, and find more examples, and try to apply this table to or to use these list of verbs with all the attached pronouns in the table And I would be more happy than happy to receive some of your trials to have a look at and feedback you as well. And inshallah, I'll see you in future lessons. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.